So welcome back to Shield Voices. This is your midweek update highlighting Rob Poynter's episode. Rob is a retired Alameda County Sheriff's Deputy. It's going to be a two-part series. First episode is going to drop February 2nd. Second episode is going to drop February 9th. Hey, Brian, how are you doing today?
I'm doing good, man. It's a day. It's it's that balmy 45 degrees, but it's beautiful and sunny. We haven't had rain in like 2 weeks.
Chilly, yeah.
Yeah.
I figured, Brian and I had talked about doing these midweek updates, providing you guys some insights on the episodes that are coming up, hopefully getting you guys hyped up for these episodes. So we want to address just a couple things, and first off, we're going to talk about Rob's episode. So Rob found us on Spotify. He searched mental health and law enforcement, and I guess we were the first podcast to show up for him, so that's good.
Sure.
How long was Rob a deputy for?
He said he was deputy for 14 years before he had to, and we'll get into it in the episode, but had to medically retire due to a crash. Super good dude, man. Like this is going to be cool. Like he's got a lot of interesting stuff to talk about. I'm super excited about this one. Rob gets into, talks a lot about what's called the Siren Project. And it's all like plant-based therapy. Kind of the same thing that we've probably all heard that the special operators go through. Obviously not in the United States, but he kind of talks about his transformation and how it changed his life because of the traumas and, the explosive anger issues due to PTSD. It's pretty awesome, man. It struck with me because like Rob and I we're the same age and it's like we're cut from the same cloth. A lot of the things that he was saying.
And you guys look alike. You guys are twins.
It's the haircut. He's a bald dude. Yeah, it's the haircut.
Good looking man. Rob has a distinguished career. Rob started off in the jail division, worked to airport police, moved on to the patrol division, then worked in the cops unit, which is community-oriented policing unit. He's got a lot of stories to tell. Yeah,
it's going to be good. And I know he finished his career as a motor officer with the Alameda County Sheriff's Department. Just a good dude, super good dude. I'm stoked. But we've got a lot of cool people coming up. It's crazy how this thing is. We've said it before, right? Like how many months ago Mitch is hounding me about doing a podcast, and I'm telling him to fuck off. I'm not doing that, and here we are, and people are just finding us. I think we've only reached out to like one person as far as people that we don't know, like actually reached out to. That's going to be another good one too. We won't say who that is, but it is a best-selling author. I'll tease you with that if we can put something together.
I hope that comes to fruition.
Yeah, that'll be cool. That will be super cool. But yeah, man, good things are happening. Life is trucking along.
Yep, and I want to talk to you, the audience. We want your guys' feedback. We want input on how you think the podcast is going, what you guys would like to see. If you guys want to be a guest on the podcast, reach out to Brian or I.
Yeah.
We have shieldedvoices.com. You can reach out through that website.
Well, and I think one of the other things that maybe you can talk, Mitch, about kind of the conversation we had yesterday after I got done golfing with Matt. Kind of our format and how things are, so people can maybe not be so quick to pass.
Yeah, talk about our roles in the podcast.
Yeah.
So I came up with this idea, this podcast platform, what I envisioned it to be. I knew I wanted to have a co-host. My role is more of producer, setting up interviews, connecting with people, setting up kind of how I want the interviews to go. Brian is primarily the voice of this platform. So I work more behind the scenes. That's why you guys don't hear me as often on the podcast. And when I do talk, I'm a very organized person. I like to have everything laid out. Brian is through conversation and he's very good at what he does. And this is how we want the platform to work.
Yeah, and it seems to be working. And again, but we're open to anything. We're new to this. Again, if you have ideas, shoot us. Like, go to shieldedvoices.com. Like, go to the website, message us, let us know. Like, we're open. If you want to get on there and talk shit, Well, get on there and talk shit. If you want to talk about how horrible we are, well, then stop listening, and then we'll take it for what it is. Like this is an open. We've said from the beginning, this is a safe, open venue for everybody to tell their story. And like Mitch said, man, if anybody's listening and they feel like they want to tell their story, we can keep you anonymous even if you want to. We can use different names. We would love to have you on. And it doesn't have to be what we call the doom and gloom. Like if you want to call and just shoot the shit and tell funny stories. And I know we talk a lot about how it's cops, but we haven't had a firefighter on yet or a paramedic. I would love to have like a cop or a firefighter or paramedic on. I think that'd be awesome.
Ultimately, this platform is for you guys. There's been, like Brian said, it's not all about doom and gloom, but there have been some stories where we start to choke up. We show real human emotions. So if you have something you want to come on and talk about, this is your platform to share. We encourage you to reach out to us and continue spreading the word.
Like we've said before, nobody's getting paid for this. Mitch doesn't get paid. I don't get paid. As a matter of fact, there's been a few bucks out of pocket, but it's for a good reason. No guest is getting paid either. So do us a favor, hit the like, subscribe, follow. It just makes it easier for you guys to stay connected with the Shielded Voices platform.
And there have been a few people that reached out to Brian regarding donations. We're currently working on a Patreon right now. We have one. However, we're just getting payments set up and the ability to make donations, which we're not asking for. People have been coming to us wanting to make those donations.
Yeah, correct. Because like I said, there's some minimal expense out of pocket, nothing big. And again, it's something we're both more than willing to do because of the cause. Like we've said, this whole thing is about breaking the silence and making sure that everybody in this community, the first responder community, making sure that everybody knows, man, you're nobody's alone in this. You're not. And that might sound like touchy feely, but okay. Don't care. It's touchy feely. It's called emotions. You are not alone, man. You're not alone. Reach out if you need to reach out. Don't care who it is. You reach out to. You can reach out to us. You can reach out to whoever. Just please reach out.
Yeah, well put, Brian. Well put. And as far as Patreon goes, I mean, we want to make it more personal. I think Brian and I both want to develop a relationship with our listeners, so we could do something like Q&As with Brian and I. We could do personal conversations through Patreon. We could do behind the scenes stuff. So what cool. you guys ultimately tell us what you want. Reach out to Brian and I. If you want to make donations, again, reach out to us.
Yep. That'd be cool. I guess with that, we will see you guys on February 2nd for episode 14 with Rob Poynter from the Alameda County Sheriff's Department.
Have a good day, guys. Take care.